And welcome back to Crypto Housewife channel. I'm sitting here looking at Terra Classic and I'm trying to see something positive in it. Of course, Bitcoin took a huge dump today, down almost $2,000, and it did affect Terra Classic along with everything else practically, almost everything. And I'm just studying this chart and it's the oddest chart really. Normally, it's trading so sideways. You know, when we get into this channel here, it's almost like there's a lot of algo trading going on, and that can be good, that can be bad. And I'm in this token. I don't have a huge position, but of course I want it to go up. But there's one thing that I do see when, of course, kind of guessing here, when the algos do kick in, it can spike. Now the opposite's true too. It could spike down too if there's a lot of that kind of trading going on underneath everything else. So I don't know. The way it sits right now, we could break below here, maybe just temporarily, but we could, especially if Bitcoin keeps dumping. Well, we'll have to wait and see for that. There was a kwon interview that came out, I think it was Tuesday, today being Friday, and it didn't really, I didn't expect it to do anything positive for it, because I find that people want justice, and if they see kwon getting into trouble or the heat is on him, I think that has a positive effect on Terra Classic. So I'm not surprised we didn't see anything spectacular happening with this because of that interview. But yeah, 15th, 16th, 17th, yeah. I'm not surprised it's coming down, but you know, people want to see, they want justice, and I think without having justice, it doesn't mean that something like kwon will be charged with anything. According to him, he's not charged with anything. But the South Korea securities team group, whatever it is, are starting to look deeper into him. They've already put the screws to his co-workers who are left there, because he's in Singapore. So he left pretty quick. And until we have closure with kwon, I don't expect miracles out of this, but closure's coming. There's no way around it. Closure is coming. So just kind of looking at the chart, one thing I'll tell you that I see that I like, see the volumes here? They were low, and we have more volume happening. We can keep this trend up. You know, Bitcoin's not gonna, I don't think Bitcoin's gonna dump too hard. I don't have a crystal ball, and things could turn around and we could see some good buying coming back into this. So I think it's just kind of a waiting game. If all this volume would be the opposite, would be lower than what we see here and really trending down, then I'd be like, oh, I think we have a problem. But the fact that we have good volume when we need it, I like that. And like I said, I suspect there's a lot of algo trading going on. Once the computers make up their mind to push something up, it will go up. The opposite's true too with algos. If it decides that it's going to dump, it'll dump hard. Seriously. So, but that's just how it goes. And I just suspect, I don't know. I just kind of, I think it could play in our favor under the right circumstances. So, and that's about it. I don't have much to say. I dug around trying to find some news, and basically just a lot of kwon stuff. And unless it's him, you know, getting into trouble, you know, where we feel justified a little bit, then it doesn't really reflect in the price of the token. But we'll have to wait and see. That's about all that I have for today. We're down a couple percentage points, and the worst case scenario in the short run will be we break through here maybe go as low as the 7s, like around here. And if Bitcoin can turn around, Bitcoin being Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some shopping going on relatively soon. People buying the dip. Or is there going to be something, I don't know. I just don't have just don't think it's going to last that long. I think Bitcoin will turn around. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't always have good news for you. Sometimes it kind of sucks. But, you know, we'll work with what we have. And we can get volumes to continue to go up. If we start going back up, we can see spikes like this again. And that's what I want to see. I want to see the next cluster of volume bars higher than these ones. Then I'll know people are, and green, not red, and green. Then I'll know that people are more interested in this once again. So I think it's going to be a waiting game. Everybody wants to make money in crypto really quick. And it doesn't always, it's almost never that way, especially the way things have been trending. We need to be patient. We need to get into good projects. I consider this is one of my high risk projects, and that's it. You try to get in low, which it is now. It's low, and hope that it goes up. It could happen. That's what we're in it for. And like I said, I do see the volumes. I like that. This volume setup is way better than what was happening here. Now, if we can get out of this weird trading stuff here, this sideways stuff, and get more spikes up, and if, you know, the old algos can kick in and start a panic on the upside, hey, we're all happy, right? Okay. So that's about all I have, folks. I don't know. It is, like I said, it's a strange chart, but it hasn't dumped too hard. I thought it was gonna like dump a little harder than it did with Bitcoin's big pull in the past 24 hours. But there was a pull in, of course, but it wasn't as huge as I thought it could be. So that's another plus right there. So it could have been worse. We could have seen spikes like this, you know, something like this, but we didn't. So that's about it. That's all I have. So if you could please hit that like, subscribe to my channel. It's really hot here. I gotta turn my fans back on. They make noise. I can't keep them on when I'm recording. So yeah, so subscribe, like, share, hit that bell to be notified when my next Terra Classic video comes out. And I will thank you guys for watching. And you guys have a very good day. And yeah, it's going to be a long weekend till Monday. Kind of anxious to see how the stock market opens. Then that could change a few things. But in the meantime, we just have to kind of sweat it out and hope for the best. So none of this is financial advice. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.